The last couple of years, I only had 2 fights, and the reason for that is obviously one, I had the eye injury, and it took me a while to get back and get back in there. And I wasn't even certain if I was going to keep doing it after that, you know. So I was just it was kind of like a tester, you know. And my wife was pregnant. I was training for the fight. As soon as I had the fight, my son was born, so I took off a little bit more time. So that was the reasoning behind it. So in 2012, I plan to take this fight and pick up the pace a little bit. So I want to at least get 2 in 2012, be a little bit more consistent, get back on a regular schedule. I don't really think the time off hurt me at all. It only helped me develop as a person. And it made me smarter. And the fight is just going to be an accomplishment. You know, it's a big challenge for me, and I'm just focused on the fight. So I don't feel like I'm in a place where I can judge myself to where I fit into the weight class or anything. I'm not even really focused on getting a belt or being a world champion or anything. You know, I just want to win this fight and then take the next step after that, whoever it may be or whatever I want to do. I don't know. Win this one, and that's what I'm thinking about. So I think that if I win this fight, then I'm one of the best in the world in MMA. But there's still a lot of great guys out there for me to fight, so who knows. I know if I keep winning though, I'll get closer and closer, and if I win the fight, I don't move backwards, that's for sure. How many fights are missing for me to fight for the title? Well, like I said before, if I win the fight, I don't move backwards. I just keep moving forward. And I can't say if it's 2, if it's 3, if it's 4, if it's 1. But I know that every win gets me closer, and that's all I really care about right now. I just don't want to lose. So I'm not concerned about a belt right now. Everybody just keeps getting caught because they keep getting into situations. I mean, I haven't saw anybody get beat by Palhares that you know didn't let him get into a leg lock situation or a grappling situation like that. So that's number 1 key for me is if he's not able to get me in one of those tight positions, then he can't do anything, you know. But my only secret is really, it's not a secret at all. So I have some great coaches that are going to put me in those situations, and I'm going to be in every possible situation and know every technique and every move anticipated before it even happens. So I'll be prepared. That's my secret. I'm going to avoid going to the ground with it, but it's pretty obvious. It would be pretty stupid to just you know, try to let the grappling situation happen, or try to grapple with him or try to take him down or something. So I'm a lot better with stand-up than he is, and I think it's pretty obvious that he's better on the ground. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid grappling with him at all. That's kind of like my whole plan. I think he knows it. Probably anybody who knows anything about fighting knows that. I'm trying to avoid it. I brought Daniel, awesome, amazing, world champion. Dean Lister, everybody knows, amazing, Abu Dhabi champion 2 times. Yeah, I mean, just surrounding yourself with awesome athletes like that and being in the situations and getting their outlook and having, you know, even little sessions like this, even when we're not doing physical stuff, but just the mental side of it and really breaking down the psychology of what Palhares is trying to do and see it from such high-level grapplers. You know, it's gonna be crazy. So I couldn't imagine trying to take this fight without getting some really great guys. So I tried to get the best best that I can possibly come up with. So I think I picked the best team for this one. So Chael Sonnen is about to fight Anderson Silva for the second time. It's a pretty tricky fight because I think it could go either way really easily. If Chael Sonnen's able to take Anderson down in the first round and hold him down kind of like he did in the last fight, hopefully by now he's learned how to stay out of triangles and stuff like that, and he'll win the fight. But if Anderson gets off to a good start, obviously he's not going to be taking him lightly at all this time. I'm not sure if that's his excuse before. But if he gets off to a good start and he's fast, stops the takedowns, makes it through the first round, second round, the momentum could definitely change and it could be all Anderson Silva. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm picking for the fight. If I was betting, I would say Anderson Silva's going to win. I've been training with the Moraes brothers now for a couple of years. Diego was just here a few weeks ago and Daniel's here. I think these guys have an amazing outlook on grappling and jiu-jitsu. They're really old school and basic, but at the same time, it's such a high level of scientific fundamentals in grappling that they really help me take it to the next level. And I couldn't really surround myself by any better athletes in the sport of grappling, or really people. Diego and Daniel are amazing in every sense of the word. So, if you get a chance to watch them train, you get to train with them, or even be around them. They're super cool guys, and I'm so glad that I'm getting to train with them again. And I'm glad that I'm at my life and they're helping me with my career.